I just got done watching a Minecraft movie. I absolutely loved it and will definitely be watching it again, but on the first pass, I noticed a few things that may have gone overlooked. Warner Bros. And Mojang teamed up to release a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and Jason Momoa. We've all seen the trailers and have been following production closely over the past few months, but the time is finally here, and we can see this one in theaters. There will definitely be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't yet watched the movie, come back to this video after seeing it for the first time. Before we get into the things you might have missed, I first want to mention that I really enjoyed this movie and will definitely be seeing it again. I've always loved Jack Black movies, and this film did not disappoint. It strongly reminded me of Jumanji, but with an animation style that fits in with early Clash of Clans trailers. I particularly appreciated the 80s rock and Pontiac Firebird. Hearing I Remember You by Skid Row in a movie never disappoints, and getting a classic Jack Black scene rocking some devil horns was a surprise as well. The gas attack in the overworld also felt like an attempt to mimic the magic of pod racing in Star Wars Episode 1. The first sketch I made might be a bit of a stretch, but the children's names are Henry and Natalie, which may be a reference to Henry Golding, the principal software architect of Minecraft, and Natalie Levinson, a senior financial accountant. These are pretty common names though, so I might just be grasping at straws here. Next is when Steve is working his office job. We see his dinner plate, and although he is currently in the real world, all the food in his plate are food options in-game. Shortly thereafter, the kids meet Donna, who runs a mobile zoo and has an alpaca in the backseat of her car. This is likely a reference to the unofficial mob vote that occurred on Twitter in July of 2016 via a tweet from game developer Jeb. Throughout the movie, you can hear actual sounds from the game, such as monsters, animals, and villagers. Even better than that, you can hear a clip from C418, which was a pleasure to hear, but also Lena Raine's Pig Step is being played during the piglin dancing scene. At the chicken stand, we can see the workings of this well-known chicken cooker, popularized over a decade ago by Azumovoid. My favorite part was the pig with the crown, who Steve states is not some kind of king, but rather a legend. This is a reference to the late YouTuber Technoblade, whose avatar was a pig dressed up as a king. Technoblade passed away in 2022 at the young age of 23 and was a huge influence on the Minecraft world, playing a big part in the resurgence of the community. Very briefly, we see a waiter serving the nitwit on his date with Vice Principal Marlene. That waiter is Jens Bergensten, also known as Jeb, the lead game designer of Minecraft. And also on this date, the nitwit is asked if he is finished eating, but Marlene corrects this to say that she believes he is Swedish, having misheard the question to ask if he was Finnish. This is particularly funny as Sweden plays the home to Mojang and is the birthplace of Minecraft. In addition to these, I noticed a few other things that may or may not be significant. The first is Steve defending himself in a small house surrounded by mobs at night. Although this is a common experience among all players at some point in their career, this felt as though it could specifically have been a reference to the first Minecraft video released by the Yogscast, dating all the way back to December of 2010. In the same boat as that, we see an amusement park built by Steve called Steve's World. I wonder if this may be a callback to the famous Stampy's World project. And potentially along the same lines, we see a large nether portal that bears a striking resemblance to the project I've been working on this season of the Asgard SMP. The driving force behind the plot in this movie is the Orb of Dominance in the Earth Crystal, which can be found in the Woodland Mansion. This is the Minecraft movie's Crystal Skull, their Tesseract. It doesn't currently exist in the game, but I wonder if this might be something we see get added in the near future. Jack Black also plays a character named Steve, which I can't help but suspect might be a reference to something in the game. What else did I miss? Did you notice something that I didn't? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see my 3-minute overview of every redstone component, you can click on the card at the end, and if you want to connect with me further, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MopBot.